Hey everybody, this is Lorelia, and today I am coming to you to talk about why it's so imperative in 2016 to have another stream of income. If you don't know or you have not heard, there is a big crisis going on in Flint, Michigan, and many of the people that's being affected or are poor people as well as minority people, along with other races of people as well. And so I started to think about, how people always try to convince themselves that money is not everything. Oh, money's not everything. Money is the root of all evil. And I've learned to ignore people that talk about that, or should I say, who chant, money is not everything. Money may not be everything, but one thing that I know is that money gives you options. And imagine yourself living in Flint, Michigan, and you are now being affected by this contaminated water that is flowing through your pipes that is coming into your home, that you have maybe consumed or you are showering with, and you have no means to move. You have no means to leave the state. You have no means to get the right health care to help yourself. Why? Is because you may be, in a financially distraught situation. In other words, poor. And so when I hear somebody who says money is not everything, when you're in that situation that's going on in Flint, Michigan, so you mean to tell me that if you had money, you would still stay in Flint, Michigan? You wouldn't, or how about you may not even be living in Flint, Michigan? Now, I've never visited the place. I've never even been to the state of Michigan, yet I have not even been to the city of Flint. So I have no idea what it looks like, what the landscape looks like. But one thing that I do know, that I'm an African American woman who has lived in a area that could be similar or even worse to Flint, Michigan. When I was young, I grew up in an urban area that was pretty much 90% African American. And so I know what it's like to live in a situation where you feel like you don't have options. But unfortunately, times have changed. People do have an option. Now with the internet, it's so easy to be able to create some sort of stream of income. I did a lot of videos on this channel about, my journey in a home-based business industry. And many people say, you know what, Luria, I want another source of income, but is a network marketing or MLM the only way to do it? And my answer is no. Although it's great for leverage, but one thing, a lot of people are not going to be interested in the home-based business industry. But there's still hope. There's still hope for you to publish that book that you always wanted to publish. That's a source of passive and residual income. To this day, a book that I wrote in 2011, updated in 2013, I am still getting paid on the royalties of that. Along with me writing that book, I've created all types of products out of that book, and I still get paid from that. As well as in 2016, I've been able to create a membership group around that same book that pays me without me actually being involved. And it's all residual and passive income. So when a person says that they don't have options, I tell them that is not true. The thing is that you're not plugged into the right people. See, the people around you may be telling you that you don't have options. And so what happens is that you've created a world, and you live in a world where you truly believe that there are no options. But this is what I want to tell you. If you're watching this video, there are options. It's now time for you to just commit to saying, you know what, I don't want to only rely on my only source of income. And so I want to change. And I don't want to have to be in the situation of those who live in Flint, Michigan. This is not to talk down on them, because what's happening in Flint, Michigan can happen anywhere in the United States, anywhere that there is a large population of minorities. And so this is what I have to tell you. If you are somebody, like I said, who wants to learn how to create another stream of income, this is what I want to tell you. Become a student of understanding how passive and residual income work. You know, a great source to start off with is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Get started with that. That will begin to open your whole eyes to the, you know, the way of how money works. And so stay tuned. You know, if you want to learn more about me, I'm going to have some links below. And within those links, I'm going to show you exactly what it is that you can do to get started to create another source of income for yourself. That's my son peeking in the back. And so, like I said, if you are somebody who's saying to yourself, hey, I want to learn how I can start a business. You know, I may not be interested in network marketing or MLM, but I still have interest in passive and residual streams of income. So once again, this is Aurelia. Please click the link below where you can learn more about me. And once again, I'm looking forward to sharing more videos and my journey with you. Until the next time.